Regarding why did we transition from making devices only to becoming a brand company, and the reason is since the very beginning, the DNA of HTC has always been innovation. But over the years, we recognize that if this focus on innovation were to continue, people need to know about a brand or a name that stands for innovation. So when I buy an HTC, I'm buying more than just a regular phone. So a few years ago, we decided to launch the HTC brand. But you know what? The HTC brand actually started even before we launched the HTC brand. Ironically, even when we did not put HTC on our phones, if you go online, you see people talking about the HTC whatever product that was available from T-Mobile, that was available from Orange. Even though the products did not bear the HTC name, people automatically by themselves refer to those products not by what's actually printed on the phone, but refer to them by the name of HTC. So in many ways, we were just going along with what was already happening. In 2007, we launched a very important product called HTC Touch. And that was an inflection point in the industry. Because before then, all the phones, I don't know if you remember, they all had many buttons, and the way you operated or the way you experienced the phones were by pushing buttons. And you need to push the right buttons at the right time in the right sequence. And that's how phones have been for practically 20 years. But then HTC Touch essentially unveiled a new concept that if you want to interact with the contents of the phone, for instance, to turn the cue, you simply just reach out and then turn the cue. You don't push the menu button, action, turn clockwise 90 degrees to turn the cue. You simply just reach out and do that, and that's how human beings, do things intuitively. So the HTC Touch essentially make direct manipulation possible on a phone. At the same year, Apple also introduced the iPhone. HTC Touch was actually out there in the market before the iPhone. We started working on HTC Touch many years way before, and we actually launched the HTC Touch before the iPhone became available in the market. But I think it's good that both companies were thinking about similar things, which means, well, the direction must be right. The next year, which was last year, 2008, we took the touch experience to another level. Because, at this time in 2008, a year ago, if you were at Mobile World Congress, everybody was trying to follow touch. All different companies, they started to offer the touch phone or touch-centric phones. And just as everybody was trying to jump onto this touch bandwagon, HTC took touch to another level. 3D touch experience. And that's when we launched HTC Touch Diamond with TouchFlow 3D. And with TouchFlow 3D, we took touch and made that even more real, just like life. Today, think about our life. In our office, we have business cards. We have a box of business cards. How do I flip through them? Well, I do this. And the Touch Diamond, the address book is like a business card. On most phones, the address book looks like a computer list, not business cards. Right? We work with many partners worldwide. We work with Microsoft. We work with Google. We work with Qualcomm. We work with Sony. We work with Toshiba. These are all great partners that help us put together a great product for a user. But we don't think about Microsoft or Google or Sony or Qualcomm, because at the end of the day, our customers don't think about these components. They only think, well, do I have a great phone or not? People-centric communication, it has nothing to do with Microsoft or Google or Qualcomm or anything. It has everything to do with people. I'm looking at Henry, I want to see his SMS conversation. It has nothing to do with Microsoft or Google or anybody. But it's HTC's responsibility to make sure that experience is awesome for the user. When it comes to internet, not having to wait. So when I click CNN, I instantly get CNN, zero wait. Well, we believe that we want to give our user zero wait. But zero wait is not Microsoft, nor Google, nor Qualcomm, nor anybody. It's about the user. It's zero wait for the user.